Good morning, friends. This is the day of the trip to the Dead Sea. Now we will leave. I am ready. The ball is set for summer, though it's not fully prepared yet. I still have it. No me check yours. Now we will go to the collection point, and first of all, we will have the collection point at a gas station near the Gilboa prison again. From there, we will go to the wind farm on Mount Gilboa. From there, somewhere else, and then through Baikša to the Dead Sea. I will show you all this gradually. I will tell you everything.
In general?
Stay with us.
Go ahead. Damn it.
He's us.
Doesn't feel it. I'm telling you, he can't feel that motorcycle.
Damn it.
Holy shit! The problem is that the traffic light guys don't feel the motorcycle. Can't we turn at all? At a traffic light, there are magnetically sensitive lines cut into the asphalt, and he doesn't feel the motorcycle in too small.
Here on the right. From me, that same prison Megiddo, which I referred to as Pashenka earlier on, is actually not. This is Megid prison.
But I just washed the pancake. So here they are at our gas station.
One stop, guys, and immediate injuries. While driving, I felt that I didn't seem to have enough air. The wheels got closer to the compressor eventually. It doesn't work. I just let my wheels down even more. Damn, now I'll leave urgently for another gas station and join everyone on the road. One impression of this windshield, which I built myself, is bad. Unfortunately, this homemade windshield.
This shit makes a lot of noise.
But I don't care about aerodynamics, of course, and plus everything. Yes, no plus, no sense. Well, in general, I made it high. I thought it would be better this way, but in fact, I hear a terrible noise and a vibration appeared directly on my head on the helmet. Okay, then I'll tell you all this in more detail, but now I need to urgently go to another gas station.
I really like it when everything is like this.
This is how Bilaha Takwala begins.
Legman, you see, we live in a certain country. You still interfere with words, both the words of the language of this country and your native language. That is, here I said that I am very...
I do.
In quotation marks, when the morning starts like this with all sorts of things.
Issues in 20 shows how many there are. Let it go. Yes, thank God for everything.
That's it.
But it's not ours, it's Spartak. All the guys stopped by. I quickly, of course, everything is fine. The compressor is working here and pumped up Kinos. That's it, thank goodness. Keep moving forward. Yes, you can also see here a bunch of Spartatians have gathered. Now they will also go somewhere not here. Not only the Spartatians here are on the road, but also the guys have gathered and are going. That is the weather for us now. The guys has become cool, and now everyone will start to roll out. They don't really like it at all when all journeys begin like this, Strabo. Yeah, by the way, you guys see this thing right here. This one for now, it's just getting in the way. Seriously, while it's just getting in the way. I don't know what good there can be in it for some long distances. Maybe she's wrong. I have it as long as she only interferes with me. Well, Viktorovичок, how am I with him? How am I with him a little wrong? We need to redo something. Listen, I'm telling you, grass. Something incomprehensible also happened to my phone. Oh, in short, the trip promises to be very, very interesting. If it all started like that right away. Oh, guys, see how many Spartacus road workers are here. Today is motorcycle day. I'm still a little nervous right now because I'm telling you, it started. Day, but not very well. Well, it happens. Everything is fine. Damn, it fogged up after yesterday's wash.
This glass.
In short, the device is fogged up in general. It's interesting. This has never happened. And here you are. Oh, and small aviation here like here. Well, I'm telling you, everything has changed for the day.
Cool.
Everything, come on, come on.
I believe they will not cease here.
Apples.
Come sit down. Generally speaking, this is absolutely not necessary, certainly not necessary, damn it.
I don't either.
It's necessary or it's up to us, and this is yes on. Yes, guys, ours have arrived. Let's go.
Here we have already stopped at Mount Gilboa and begin to climb.
The wine farms. By the way, here we felt all the charm of ours.
The weather. While you're driving in the sun, everything is perfectly warm. But as soon as you enter skin instead of trees or climb a little higher, it immediately becomes so cold that it just hits tooth on tooth.
Oops, we're completely surrounded by the misty clouds, folks. This is what you understood. It's not fog, it's a cloud.
It seems to me, guys, the camera does not convey everything I saw with my own eyes. He has no idea how exciting it is when you see in the fog in the distance structures that you know are just huge. And they float out in the fog, spin. It's truly breathtaking when you gaze upon it. Every single time I pass this spot and observe the landscape, it absolutely takes my breath away. I find myself enchanted each and every time. Every journey here offers a novel and surreal visual experience. This place feels refreshingly new on each visit. Is this what you need to see with your own eyes?
Look, guys,
What kind of beauty are we discussing here?
look in the fog, slowly spinning turbine. Not even a fog cloud. We are now immersed in the cloud. We guys are at the magnificent wind farm on Mount Gilboa. I mentioned that we would come here, and now we are here. It's pure beauty. I'm uncertain if the camera will capture it well, but driving here is exhilarating. Giant structures come into view, and with the clouds partially covering them, it's absolutely fantastic. I can't convey it, it's just fantastic. From here, friends, we begin to descend towards the Jordan Valley, and we will already travel towards the Dead Sea.
He lay down again. Which wire should be primed? Well, but for my tires, and these are serious tests. This happens, but nothing.
Scary.
And here are the guys.
Customs border. Israel.
Security checkpoint.
Between Israel and the Palestinian territories.
We'll get acquainted with it more thoroughly on our way.
It's extremely important.
And this is a tank. As far as I understand Super Sherman, I don't know what he's doing there, but on the way back, we'll try to consider it more for now.
And this?
Guys, the landfill.
This occurred within the jurisdiction of the Palestinian Authority. We were just passing through here, just like here.
The battery in the camera has completely died, as you can see.
All these eagles, they all flew over.
Darling, there was something peculiar, perhaps a mix of odors, and the scent of the guys here contributes as well.
Just,
Not transmittable, just go crazy.
I'm not.
I know why we slowed down here.
But,
Well.
hey everyone, here's the picture.
And yes, this is not just a landfill, this is a factory for the production of biogas, biofertilizers, compost, well,
And everything.
something that can be made from the area of processed waste.
What about us?
Friends everything.
Still at the landfill. That's how you can see?
The tractor works.
He carries these heaps to prevent them from burning, yet somehow they still emit smoke, decompose, and rot.
Well, the smell.
Here, of course.
Ahoy there!
The entire team went to learn about gas production. Well, I did some poking around,
But look,
on my motorcycle.
Look at all this.
I was the one who washed and polished it yesterday. Here you go.
but these birds that circle everywhere, they are either hawks or some kind of falcons. I definitely couldn't make out, but they are definitely something of prey, some kind of birds of prey. Most likely, there are a lot of them in this training ground. Rodents, mice, rats, and they catch them, because there are simply an incredible number of these birds there. And on the edges, somewhere in the distance, there are herons sitting. They also took something out there.
The smell of linen stands.
Some travel for days, some with dogs and companions.
I'm traveling with a fly here.
So with the Lev and the real Musa who comes with me from the garbage dump itself. This is one of the Arab villages located on Route 90.
To be honest,
There are several of them there. I never could find what this one is called.
a village therefore.
I won't call her. And this is Friends Castle Eliyahu. This Arabic name is translated into Russian as Jewish Castle. And despite the fact that it's called the Jewish Castle, it's something related to Christianity. I don't know for sure. There is a lot of information on the internet. I read that there is an official baptism site there. I, to be honest, can't understand, since the official places of baptism along the Jordan River are several at the beginning of Lake Kinnored, at the end of Lake Kinnored. But it turns out to be somewhere else here. Well, that is, in every current of Christianity. There's a place where Jesus Christ was baptized. Unfortunately, it was closed when we arrived, so we had to turn around and keep driving.
When our friends arrived, it was closed. It's scorching under the sun, but driving conditions are far from normal.
These individuals are friends of Mayor Hutch.
We arrive somehow in short. It doesn't mean constantly the yard treats some kind of Christian place, it's called.
They're, well, if in Russian, then some kind of saint.
Gerasim. Look, which one is here? Beauty. Such an interesting audience. And some kind of rider was present.
I so suspect that.
Is this St. Gerasimos? In general, there is such a small laser here in the middle of the desert. Everything here is very beautiful. Here's the church. I genuinely do not comprehend to whom this impressive church belongs.
What current lies, that is, well, the church is clear that it is Christian. But what kind of Christianity he belongs to, I don't know. You see, there is the flag on the flag, there is a red cross, and on the cross some kind of coat of arms in the form of a letter combining the letters T and F. That is, I don't really understand what this means. Well, that's what it is. I'm so grateful we escaped. Almost suffocated from that garbage dump nearby. We were still driving for a while. And the smell was just with us. I don't know. I opened the helmet. Not counting at least him, but I opened it, took my helmet. I tried to get some air, but the smell was there all the time. It's horrible.
And a fly accompanied us.
Did you see?
I already wanted to give a name, but I didn't know the fly, so the fly. That is, a fly flew on the motorcycle, probably a man, although on the other hand, a fly could also fly on the motorcycle to ride, so. But I already wanted to give a name. But now we will walk here, rest, drink water, and continue towards the Dead Sea. We were walking, the guys were walking and found this arch and wanted to go in and see, but here it says a picnic table for 50 shekels of nargil. That is to go there and sit at a table for 50 shekels or something? Fucked up. Well, I told you that this is a church. That is, here you see a big Easter egg. Look. That is, well, even those who don't read it, most likely in Greek, even those who don't read this will understand that Easter is written here. Well, you see some navel sitting there. Lions are really beautiful. The beauty of listening. Bell ringing. "12 individuals. Well, yes, here's the bell ringing, and there he is. I don't know. Well, he is the church behind me. Have you seen?
It is a male monastery of the Jerusalem Orthodox Church located on the west bank of the Jordan River. From here to the Dead Sea, the purpose of our journey is only 6 except.
Well, guys, the point is we arrived at the Leto intersection. I've never been here before. There are camels here. Yes, Fax.
Yes. The intelligent check of the smart fuel sensor showed that there is still enough fuel for us.
Somewhere there and somewhere here.
Therefore, we will not refuel.
The guys stop at the crossroads of the ice was short, and we continue. Merit to freedom, yes, 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 there it is. The intersection looks right at this before the sea was melted. And this, guys, is another border between Israel and Palestine, but for some reason we are going to Palestine.
To be honest, not to Palestine at all. I have passed this place many times, but I never knew where this road led. That is, in principle, this road leads to where we were originally going. but I was sure that this road to some kind of Arabian road. In fact, it wasn't. I've already said that there were a lot of motorcycles on the road of Israel that day, but you don't see a copy like trike very often. We were driving, it turns out I took them off, and then at
Closer consideration.
Kadrova Island.
I noticed that too.
I was filmed, well, in general, an interesting situation. Yes, trike is not a frequent visitor on the roads of Israel.
I don't know if the camera captures the whole feeling.
All the beauty and all the things that we saw with our own eyes, but if you don't feel it watching the video, then I'll tell you, trust me, the climbs were very steep.
According to my feelings, 35 degrees may even be even closer to 40. That is such a steep climb there.
We have arrived, guys, a place called Mitsuke Yir, and this will already be the final one, our route. From here, we will be driving home. This place is practically on the top of the mountain above the Dead Sea. Beauty, well, I'll show you beauty now. It's just that there are hotels here, there are places to eat. Well, in general, great. I'm right here. We've parked exactly where it says not to.
Parking is good.
Here we are.
Against the system,
Parking here will be about an hour. Most likely we will stand here. Now we have a snack and a smoke break, and from here we will run home. And it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon for us guys, so yes. Guys, we went to a local eatery. To eat, we have already ordered a hamburger, ordered shawarma and 2 cokes. Well, I'll tell you the prices here are simply cosmic. But the view from here is absolutely breathtaking.
from the mountain too.
I'll show you the Dead Sea. Here are some adorable cats. And ottomans for everything. To sum it up for you guys, we received food for shawarma and more.
To Hamburg.
It turned out to be shawarma, but I can't determine its meaning in Russian. Well, in short, this vegan shawarma is truly vegan, and there's volume, which makes it special. He mentions that it seems completely fine. We assumed she typically ended up with vegan. But
The hamburgers are real.
Well, in short, the guys ate. We're now going to go see the beauties. Well, we ate. That is, I'll repeat. I ordered a hamburger and Valya got a shawarma. We saw that the shawarma was vegan. Well, I thought there was a vegan and ordinary one. That is, I asked for a uniform. I didn't say that it was vegan. I just asked for a type. But they brought a vegan one. It turned out that there was no simple shawarma, and everyone assured us that it was delicious to the point of outrage. You know how in the joke the hedgehogs cried and pricked but kept climbing the cactus? I ate this departmental shawarma and pretended that everything was actually fine. But then he still said, no, it's not delicious. Tasteless, guys. Vegan shwar, tasteless meat. This meat, I have nothing against it, not against vegan. I am not vegetarian. That is, I have nothing against them, but meat is meat. He has his own.
Taste.
Well, in general, somehow vegan stew is not delicious. So everyone who will be in this establishment, you know that there is no normal shape here. More precisely, there are no regular shawarmas here, only vegan ones. Well, these are the places here. He's some kind of shocker. I don't know what's going on here, but the music was loud here. What's that Zimmer there? Such a light hotel in Hebrew. It's called Zimmer. I don't even know how to translate it into Zimmer in Russian. Zimmer is such a lighthouse. That is, well, you see for yourself. He's just a frame covered with reed there, or whatever it's called. You probably rent it there from the comforts of a bed, a toilet, and everything, but people come to admire the Dead Sea and relax. In general, he was even extreme, and when they arrived, they pitched the tent almost in the parking lot, and that's it. And this is a tent in which, like, a crowd gathers and sleeps. That is, there are mattresses inside and smoking.
Guys, this place is truly fascinating.
It appears simplistic, but it's quite remarkable. This is the essence of Jordan. To give you perspective, everything here embodies Jordan. And it's a pity that the Dead Sea is right here. You can see how it dries up, how it recedes. He didn't have much time left. And here I am standing here behind the forest. Here I stand behind the forest.
Like this.
The primary concern is to avoid any kicking here.
From here we are already.
Home is simple. Therefore, everyone is already on their own. Oh, guys, let's go home. That is, in principle, everyone is on their own. What role is A? Holodakov is left. Who will you bring from?
And then there was the descent. The descent, if anyone didn't know, it's the same climb, only down. This is a motorcycle philosophy.
and the weather will be cloudy.
And again, the intersection of Li Tu Friend. The intersection of Le Du is a key point on Route 90 with a gas station, supermarket and cafe. Previously, the ice crossing was located at the very intersection of the Dead Sea. But now the Dead Sea has gone. But the crossing still remained one of those points where tourists stop, rest, appoint meetings, and define it as a certain point on the route between north and south.
And we guys came to Somet Lido to refuel, and from here we also go home. Well, you see, all kinds of camels walk around here. Now let's refuel and go home. The guys didn't have time to do anything. They just changed the battery in the camera. Damn it, and fly away. Everyone is already there waiting for me. Yeah. Almost drove with the lid open. Both.
This is a caravan crossing. Maybe I was wrong in the name, but it seems so. It is called directly one of us went to Jerusalem. It is closer to home, so go through the nose, and we turned right and further continue our way north. And here's the incessant rain, everyone. Oh, he truly confused us. When driving at a speed of 90-100 km/h, it feels as though tiny raindrops strike you like pebbles. During our drive, I injured my legs, and the rain intensified. Despite that, we continued driving. Well, at some point,
Our leader decided.
we should stop somewhere to wait out the pouring rain since we were drenched.
That's how we got here. See the rain? Rain, rain, and more relentless rain. That's it, everyone. We got caught in the torrential rain. We drove and drove. They stopped by. We'll reposition it under the sheltering canopy. It doesn't seem that formidable, folks. Thus, the motorcycle is considerably manageable. So what's normal? This is part of the switch. Everything is fine, everything is fine. Well, nothing. Now let's wait a couple of minutes and move on.
The place that sheltered us is called, it seems to me. It's time for us to wait out the rain there and hit the highway in the opposite direction. Thanks to this place we left, we are going on, and we will right along the way. But this tank, which you and I saw at the beginning of the video, while I was editing the video, I never found any information about it, so I have nothing to say about it, and look at it closely. We didn't stop, we didn't start, because by dinner we were all tired. Here is the border of Israel and the territory. By the way, one of the advantages of a motorcycle is that you can ride not in the main queue, and there are some drivers who just like to jump out of their ranks and not look in the mirrors. Here at the border, we were asked to take off our helmets. Before, when I passed this place, they only asked me to open the window or remove my glasses. Now, most likely, in light of the recent events that occurred a few months ago, Israel has adopted new security measures, new rules. And now, motorcyclists are being asked to take off their helmets in order to look at, let's say, a person who is going to cross the border. By the way, they didn't even ask us for documents, they just looked at us and that's it, and allowed us to go the way we crossed the border. I deliberately blurted out, I don't know if it is possible to film at the border or not. Especially, I don't want the faces of the guards. Got on with the video.
Did you see, guys, everyone was forced to take off their helmets once before. I just took off my glasses and showed my face. Well, probably, after all the known events, I even forced you to take off your helmet.
This is Friends of Sheep Prison. Seen the video many times. There are many prisons in Israel. Actually no, it's just that all the prisons are located along roads. And I drive these roads, seeing prisons periodically. Video. We stopped at a gas station after this prison. We drank coffee, said goodbye to all our fellow travelers and went our separate ways.
Which even 1 kilometer was not enough to reach 20,000. Guys, everyone arrived, saw everything. It was interesting and cool. We got caught in the rain, drove a bit over 400 kilometers today, give or take. Forgot to look before I left, but on the way back, 200 kilometers. Well, there's a 199. That is, roughly speaking, I take into account that there was 200 kopecks back there. We stopped by and looked at all sorts of interesting things there, so it was a little over 400 kilometers. Everyone went, everything came back fine. My ball didn't let me down. Everything is fine, everything is great. The only problem is it's dirty, and I don't know who to blame. I won't wash it now, it's too late. Thanks, everyone. It blew away the reactions against 6. Any comments? Well, in principle, good luck to everyone.
But